Hi guys, welcome back at Tino Talks. Um, so first of all, in my last video we were talking about that, what was it? Trash, how they buried trash and all that, right? I did tell you I was gonna come back and make another video about fast food trash, which means fast food, right? So why is this important, guys? This is very important because, first of all, oops, look at my hair all messed up. First of all, we live in a world where we want to open our third eye, right? We want to open our third eye. We want to be awakened. But before we include this video, I want everybody to do me a small favor. Please, 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 go down to the red button right here or right there in the corner. Hit subscribe for me and share my video, and don't forget to like and hit the bell button for me, so y'all can get my latest videos, guys. So let's continue with our regular programming, right? So one of the biggest things we want to do is, what does it mean when we eat fast food, right? We're not cooking at home once, right? I'm not judging anyone, don't get me wrong, I'm not judging no one. So one of the biggest things that we do is we eat out to eat, right? We eat out to eat. So when we eat out to eat, like fast food, McDonald's, stuff like that, Wendy's, Mall, right? There's a lot more right here, especially where I live at. The state I live at, we got Whataburger, we got Jack in the Box, Sonic, right? Chipotle. But a lot of these places, and the majority of these places I just named, and there's a lot more, they're actually trash food. So what does it mean when I say trash food? First of all, it means it's not real food. It's processed food. So when we eat all these things, right, fast food restaurants, right, we go to a nice fast food restaurants, everybody's gonna look at me like, the fuck are you talking about, right? When we eat eat out to fast food restaurants, we are doing something small. We doing something small, as that small creates a big problem for us, and that's a third eye, right? A lot of y'all gonna be like, how do y'all even know about this shit, right? Or are you for sure about this? See, let me tell y'all something. When we eat fast food is a lot of things is processed food. When processed food is not real. So I believe I talked this in one of my other videos, which is, if y'all scroll down, y'all can see it. I forgot which one was it. So when we eat fast food restaurants, like all that, we're hindering ourselves from opening our third eye. We are actually being held back to our own selves because we're eating processed food. So this food contains a lot of chemicals, which we know, if you actually heard my whole video previously, which was the trash video. We are hindering back with a lot of things. Like, first of all, it's actually sunny, guys, out here, so don't mind the sun. It's clear. We are actually eating a lot of, it got chemicals in there. Like I was telling y'all, if you ever eat what's it called? If you ever ate like a burger from McDonald's and you actually take your time eating it instead of like rushing to it, you're like, ooh, you were like, how do you even do that? You can actually taste, it actually tastes like plastic. It actually tastes like, because see, a lot of things when I'm talking about fast food, it's because the government, what it does, it makes things that looks real. And it tastes real too, which is fortunately, right? So a lot of things that we eat is actually made of food, which is fast food restaurants. They're made of food because it's easy money, right? So these got chemicals, and that's why when you go there, you go like, let's say, go to McDonald's, so like, yep, you go there and go up to the window and ask for, let's say, a Big Mac or whichever. Hold on, guys, is this a car passing by? All right, sorry about that. So when you eat like that kind of stuff, right? You eat ask for a Big Mac or a McChicken or just a regular cheeseburger. The patty itself is actually made up. The buns are real. The lettuce is real. The pickles is real. The onions are real. But the patty itself is not. Because it got a certain limit. So when you go there, there are actually time. There's actually a little time in there. This is actually fantastic, guys. They got a little timer there. And you guys are actually wondering why all these things, right? You got the oil and all that stuff, right? To make it seem all so real, right? You wonder why a lot of these things, actually taste real. Because first of all, what they do is they got a process to make it seem like it's real. But have you ever noticed when you hold a burger from them and you go like this, you hold it upside down, right? The only thing is coming out of there, it's not even grease. It's not even grease, right? It's just ingredients. The ingredients they put in, like the ketchup, the mustard, right? Only those things, right? And so, how is a burger don't have grease? When I have done burgers like from ground beef and all that stuff, oops, sorry guys. It does come with grease, and it shrinks too, which is actually kind of weird. It really shrinks. So when you guys you actually cook, when you actually make it, these burgers are already frozen. Yeah, Walmart has this processed food because they got a special chemical there, and it makes it look like it's so real. Don't get me wrong, guys. This stuff it actually tastes so real. So when they have a process, they put it in there in the oil and they fry it, right? And it does cook and all that stuff. But the thing is, this burger don't not have none of that stuff. Don't even have it. And see, they want to give you all these tricks how to get a fresh burger, right? And online they give you all these tricks and how to get a fresh burger from McDonald's, Wendy's, wherever you go, right? But the thing is, what is not real is the burger itself. So when you go to Wendy's, it's the same thing. You see, a lot of things we go to McDonald's is even you drink their shakes, that's not even real. Or is this water or powder there that actually turns out to be what? The shake itself. So all they do is just put it in the refrigerator and you get the sensational, and it actually is cold and it actually tastes like the real milky shake, which all this has chemicals which hinders from the third eye. So a lot of y'all are thinking I'm exposing McDonald's, which I'm telling some things that are actually true. That actually are true. I'm telling things that are actually true, they actually real about it. Because our goal is we want to be awakened, right? We want to be aware of things like that. So we want to be up to date, right? We want to be not even hindering from ourselves from the truth, because the government want to all these restaurants work with the government, and they want to keep us in the dark and under the rock. So when you go to, there's other restaurants that actually got real meat. They actually are grilling it, and they actually are real meat. It's not even processed. They actually make it. So when you go to Chipotle, you can see that Chipotle they actually cut out the meat. You actually can see. There's other restaurants too, like me and my lady actually, we went to a restaurant called Free Birds here. They're actually pretty good, and they do the same thing. And I like things like that. They actually got real meat. They actually got things, but there's a problem. We're not supposed to eat the meat. You know why? A lot of people think because it's the Easter time, all that stuff, right? And nice. It's not even that. It's the fact that it does hinder us from the eye. So when we eating fast food restaurants, like another one that's also right there too, is also Burger King. Burger King is the same way, which they got a little taste, right? They got they're seasoning their fries a little bit different, but they're all frozen. We don't want nothing that's frozen. We don't want nothing that's artificial. And things that are frozen, they already been pre-made. Because food don't last like that, guys. Food don't last like that. Because they got a timer. Like I said, they got a timer in order for them to sell it. That's when they go like, oh, instead of giving that to someone else, like let's say, I'll give you a free burger or stuff like that. Or when they trying to be slick, what they do is because they know that stuff has a chemical and they can't sell it again or reheat it. Some people just put them in warmer and just to keep it warm enough to get that sensational. And that's the a lot of things that most restaurants sell. If even you go to Taco Bell is not even like real food anymore. If you even go to the beans literally, you watch them all their beans. Sorry, it's a little windy too. Their beans is actually as well. They look like dog food, and they actually mix that, and that's become fried beans. Same thing with the rice. The rice has to be a certain level and all that stuff, and they become rice, right? And they become the flavor, and it's just like the typical rice. So, why is this important, guys? There's a lot of things. See, when you buy rice, go to a store and it's fresh. The way you know it's fresh. There's a lot of tricks. We want to avoid ourselves from our fast food restaurants. And I'm not saying you don't have to go, because I do it myself too. Because no one's perfect, right? Because it's hard, it's a temptation. Because we're manipulated to go there, right? That's the goal, right? To keep coming back. Like McDonald's is one of the cheapest restaurants you can find because it's so convenient, right? It's like the Walmart and the fast food restaurants. So this is one of the most important things, guys, that we want to keep ourselves going, right? We want to keep ourselves we want to keep ourselves premeditated, right? We want to be a step of the game. So when we talk about trash fast food restaurants being trash food, it is right. Example, like if you go to Whataburger's patties are a little bit bigger. I had to do a little more research on Whataburgers. If you guys live in the area that actually has Whataburger, guys, this is one of the biggest things why we have to be I have to do a little more research on that one too, guys. I'll promise you. That's one of the biggest ones too. Along with Burger King that has the same mentality. Won't be like McDonald's. In some areas it has dropped down. People rather go to McDonald's, and in some areas it's still pretty high. So, like, if you go to Walmart, then you go through the frozen section. Like, even go any store, like, Kroger, Aldi's, any other those grocery stores in your area. They frozen foods. This is what also is called trash foods as well. Along with fruits and all that stuff, they put chemicals there in order to last. That's why they put dates on them, guys. Do you ever see food has an actual date? So if you go out here, there's a season, right? There's a season for everything when you can get them, right? But But have you ever known they actually need to have a date? Why in the world we need to have a date? Why does it have sell by this date? Even in meat, if you go to the meat section, it has a date there. Why would they have a date? Why? And this is one of the biggest things that people don't realize, guys, when it comes to food. Why would we need to have a date? Why would they need to have a certain time period to sell them? What's behind that? So if we actually do like little diggings, guys, it's because they put chemicals, they process them. Most of the food we got now is not fresh no more. It processes. From the time let's say they kill the cow, right? Or the pork, or the pig, the chicken, whatever, right? The turkey, right? And they're bringing to the store. It's because they put a chemical in each of these foods, in each of the meats, in order to last. You get what I'm saying? In order to last. And a lot of them, they give you a lot of fat. You know why they give you fat? Because it's a scam. If you were to take a lot of fat out, like let's say from the chicken, you would take a lot of the fat out from the pork, the chicken, all that, even the beef and all that. You will have nothing left. There was zero, like it's like a little minimized, like almost like a piece of meat like this left. From a big chunk like this, it goes to this. So why would that happen? It's all because the fat actually weighs more. That's why people are getting obese. They get them fat. You know, they get them big. And people wanna, you know, when you go to a doctor or they go like, it's because you don't have to eat this, you don't have to eat that. It's because they purposely do that. They purposely do that. So I know I got a little outside check from the trash food, which is the restaurants, you know. But this is actually also important, guys. So they do that in order to scam you, get your money, in order to be like, oh, you got a cholesterol, you got this. See, a lot of those elements, they're implemented in that food with the meat, so we can actually eat it. When we eat it, we're consuming it. So, have you ever noticed, like, something's healthy for you? They take it out like this in 2.5 seconds. They go to the stores and take it out. Oh, it got something for you. It got disease, it got this. It got the cow virus, it got the, you know, you name it all. But what would be the whole point of that? The whole point of that is because something is actually helping out and actually help the environment and actually help us humans out. Because it's too healthy, right? They don't want nothing. They don't sell us healthy. Because that's what they advertise, healthy. It's a business. That word right there, it's a key word that what they manipulate. Oh, this is healthy. It's keto. It helps you with your keto diet. So let's go back to this restaurants. I'm sorry, guys, I got a little off topic, but let's go back to the restaurants. So restaurants are very, very manipulated too. Oh, we just got this new burger. All they do is add extra ingredients, right? And it's the same thing, guys. It's the same thing. It's spicy. Boom. Like Popeyes. Popeyes is another big deal too. Popeyes, churches, all that, right? But Popeyes came out with the deal. Oh, this chicken sandwich and that. That's because they had an ingredient there that made people crazy in order for them to continue getting it, right? And people got fights and all that stuff over a sandwich. Guys, let me tell you something. All this processed food is not good for you. One. Or two, they're manipulating by saying this is good, oh this is good. They make it look so good on TV. See, everything that looks on TV, it looks so good, and it makes it in TV. Everything looks good. Everything looks so delicious. Oh, I want to go get it. So they put the camera on a certain angle in order for you guys to actually go. We go on this, we're the dumbasses people. We go like, oh, here we go. We're gonna go get it. We're gonna go get the new sandwich. We're gonna go get the new wings. All that shit, guys, is fucking manipulation, guys. Because they got certain chemicals, they trigger our brains. It's already chemicals in there when you first buy. Oh, this is good. It is good. And all that shit, right? Because they got a chemical in there that triggers our brain in directly from the taste bites, directly to our brain, and be like, oh yes, this is what we want. This is what we need. This is what I was looking for. This is the taste I was looking for. Yes, I'm coming back here. How you notice when you go to say it in the second time, and this is the purpose. They do this shit on purpose. It don't taste as good because they have a sensational way to manipulate you so you can come back. Guys, I'm saying this. All I'm saying to you guys, what the purpose of this video is, a lot of this food out here, like, you know, even when we go to restaurants, regular restaurants, like real restaurants, Mexican restaurants, and Tex-Mex restaurants, you name it, Italian restaurants, stuff like that. A lot of these people, they have a way to put a chemical in there to trigger you so they can block this. I'm not saying, I want you all to understand this, guys. Understand this, please. I'm not saying don't eat this, don't eat that. I'm not here to tell you that. I'm here to inform you why we're not awake, why are we still treated like children, why are we still being manipulated to actually think that all this shit out here is actually good for us. They know they put chemicals and trigger our brains so we can be the first dumbasses to be running to the fucking restaurants and be like, hey, we're gonna buy this shit, we're gonna eat this shit, you can't tell me what to do. They aren't here to help us out. The key word there, like I said, second time I'm gonna say this shit, is health. Oh, you have health issues, all that stuff. So, and this thing is, like I said about the trash in the last video, everything is not healthy because the air is not fucking healthy either. That's why a lot of people get sick and all, and we be like, oh, why we having all these elements, why we having allergies, why we getting sick, because you put in trash. And that's what the fucking food is. It's trash too, because it got a chemical. It got chemicals so it can last longer. Because y'all motherfuckers make the farm so fucking expensive so we can actually eat how it's supposed to eat. Oh, you all hindering us or poison our fucking leaves, actual plants, so we can eat, not able to eat the plants. We can't even fucking eat them. Or put chemicals on our fruit, because fruit is actually healthy for us too. And they look much bigger motherfucking fruits like this as size of our fucking heads, and they'll be like, oh, I don't know what's wrong with that fucking food. It's because you put in chemicals so it actually grows faster so you can sell it in the stores. And yet they'll be like, oh, what's going on with this shit? What's going on with all this shit? What's going on is because they are the first ones to say we are gonna have health problems, but they aren't giving that health problems, right? See, that's the manipulation shit. So what we're gonna do is, we can grow our own carbs, but a lot of people is like, I don't got time for shit. Which is true, nobody got time for that shit. But see, people, if we would have grown our own carbs and all that shit, because there's ways to grow our own carbs and all that shit, get the real dirt and all that crap, right? All that good shit, right? They manipulate us, and we actually grow on carbs like pickles or like cucumbers and shit like that, right? You know, peppers, shit like that, you know, fruits, our vegetables, shit like that, you know. But you know what's the problem is, they make it so hard for us to only grow that shit. They're poisoning our own soil. They want to sell the soil that's actually good for that shit to grow the crops, own crops, to and a high expense. That's why they put fucking fast food restaurants. Be like, oh, this process is good, it's good, all that shit. It's fucking process. Get your motherfuckers put chemicals there to make us think this shit is good. Even with the smell, artificial smells, to make it seem like, oh, that smells so good. But if you actually go there, this is actually true. You go there several times and actually take your time. You can actually smell all that shit. All that shit's behind the scenes. You can actually smell that shit. But when you're actually super hungry, that's what they're able to use that against us. You can't smell that shit because you always smell this, oh, that smells so good, I want some of that shit, right? But when you actually pass by there when you're not hungry, you can actually smell that shit, be like, what the fuck? This smells like fucking trash. Why in the fuck I came here? What the fuck I was thinking, Andy? Get the fuck out of here, right? That's the shit we've been doing, man. But we be hungry when we go to these places. We actually don't got nothing in our stomachs. We like, oh, that smells so good. Hey, what you eating? What you doing? What is that? Now they got us. That's the shit. Because they know when we're hungry, our sense fucking change. Because everything smells good to us. Everything smells fucking good. Everything looks good. So that's the logical thing that we do. They use against us. So they get us every fucking time. But people be like, oh, well, I'm getting big. What on that shit? And they bring you these shirts. They get you all this shit. They bring you. If you go to a fancy restaurant like an Italian restaurant, they bring you a little wine, all that shit, and they get you so good. So, guys, all I'm saying, you know, this is just an information video for your own purposes, so you can have the acknowledgement, so y'all can be aware, y'all can be, you know, up to date, you know, be awakened, because we're supposed to be humans, supposed to be helping each other to be awakened, you know, be informative. Now, if you guys make it to all these things, I'm not even saying none of that shit in the wrong way. All I'm saying is use this video to inform yourself. Acknowledgement. Because all that shit I'm just telling you guys, and if you want to believe me, you can, like I always say in my other videos, y'all can do your own research, guys. Y'all on your own person. You know, I just want to help y'all out, you know, and be informative and all that stuff. I know there's nothing we can do much, because these motherfuckers want to fucking use a lot of shit against us, which is the fucked up shit. And that's the fucked up shit that the government is doing to us. Guys, I will see you in the next video. I'm going to be talking about, you know what I'm going to be talking about? Water. Water is the next thing, guys. Water is the next thing. And I will see you next video. See ya. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and remember, this was Tino Talks. See ya, guys.